Hello, my name is Drew Coleman, and today I'm going to discuss with you the issues with our current operating system and why we need to create a new system for our retail stores. The current operating system, known as Source, has been an excellent tool for the years it has been in service. However, it is time to upgrade and bring our computer systems into the 21st century. I will explore the reasons why I believe creating a new system would be superior to updating our current system. Our first topics we are going to discuss is the quality of life frustrations using the current source system, the difficulties for new hires to obtain a grasp on the current system, the user interface of the current system is extremely dated, and the new system can be much more accurate. From the point of sale screen, the only customer information that can be viewed is the customer's account name and the account number. Employees cannot view basic information such as address or phone number, and it is really difficult to obtain that information when the customer requests it or needs to update it. It is tedious to view customer balance and other sensitive information using the current source system. Looking up invoices in source can take up to 10 minutes. So how do we fix all this? I propose that in order to fix these issues, we put it all on one screen. When a customer information screen is brought up, either through a transaction in POS or from the inquiry menu, it shows the exact same information. Currently, in order to view the customer's balance or invoices, an employee has to open up the browser and log in to gain access to the intranet. From the intranet, we have to navigate to the customer balance links or invoice links. We then have to open up a new tab entirely in the operating system just to acquire the customer's account number, so that way we can transfer that to the intranet. This process takes up a lot of unnecessary time for such a simple request by the customer. I understand that forcing the user to log into the intranet adds an extra layer of security since their movements are being tracked by Sherwin-Williams. I propose that the new system will have this feature as well. A complete overhaul on the customer information screen when the user is viewing it from POS or source. It will contain all the information that is currently available, as well as the basic information mentioned before. In order to access more sensitive information, buttons will be added to the screen, such as a customer balance button and a customer invoice button. After clicking these buttons, in order to proceed further, the employee has to input their unique login information. After the login information is inputted, the employee is brought directly to the customer's balance page or customer's invoice page in the intranet. The employee will no longer have to open up the browser themselves, navigate the intranet to find the link, and temporarily mesmerize the customer's account number to input that into the intranet. This will save a lot of time for both the employee and the customer and will allow the employee to deliver accurate information much more conveniently while still having the same security features. To talk about how scary it is for a new employee, the current system is not user-friendly at all. The interface looks like it is decades old, it is crude, inefficient, and difficult to use. So much information is scattered across many different tabs, lists, and sections. If the user does not know how to do something, but knows it is possible, it is impossible for the user to figure out what they have to do in order to do it. Having a new user face under a completely redesigned system that makes things easier, more identifiable, and significantly reduces cluster will benefit new users and experienced users. In order to be proficient at inputting customer orders into the system, A user has to memorize thousands of different product codes. A new system will remove this need for memorization, be more accurate and efficient, make it easier for new employees while still maintaining what the current system does. Let's take a look at a product called Emerald, for example. An employee has to memorize 16 different product numbers just to cover the most commonly used product codes for a product. This does not include more exotic bases for a product such as highly reflective, red base, or yellow bases. If the employee doesn't have the product code memorized, they can look at the list of product codes. However, this is unprofessional to pull out a list of codes in front of the customer, and it is inefficient because it takes time to locate the code. Mesmerizing codes as well as the code list can also quickly become outdated since products can change over time. The system does an excellent job at preventing the employee from tinting an order in the wrong product. For example, the employee inputs emerald flat in a deep base but grabs emerald satin deep base. The system will not allow the user to tint the product. This feature can be brought over to the new system. However, there is still room to improve accuracy and to ensure better quality from the user. The new system will simply allow the user to type in the product name instead of the product number. That means no memorization will be required since the customer is typically telling the employees what products they want. This will significantly reduce the time it takes to train new employees and will allow for orders to be inputted much more quickly and efficiently. Thank you for listening to my presentation. Hopefully we can work together to design a new system that will be better for everyone at Sherwin-Williams.